Today I'm going to show you how I just fixed the air conditioning in this 2013 Hyundai Elantra. First thing we'll do is we'll check the low side refrigerant port, see if there's any pressure there. That's the problem. Well, first thing we notice is it's missing a high side port cap. And so if we're looking for leaks, first thing we want to check is to see if there's any oil residue down here on the compressor. Right there, that bolt where the high side, I mean the discharge is, and it's got a little bit of oil residue, and the suction side also has oil residue below it. So those are probably leaking, and since they're on the compressor, they get hot and they're the first to start leaking. So we're going to replace those. I'm vacuuming out the refrigerant lines so that I don't get any air in my tank. It's before I recover the refrigerant that's left. We only have 10 psi in there, but we're going to recover it anyway. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts in that clip, and then this cover comes off. We're going to reach up in here. There's a one bolt holding the suction line on and one holding the discharge. So both the high and the low side have 12 millimeter. You don't need the socket size. I know some people complain and say, why didn't you tell me the socket size? Well, if you need the socket size, should you be working on it? Dang, that was tight. Because if you need me to tell you the socket size, I don't think you have the tools to do this. I mean, not to be insulting anyone's intelligence. I mean, I don't mean to do that. This isn't one of those things you just jump in on if you don't have some mechanicking experience. And once the bolts are out, then you slide these guys out of there. There's the other one. Okay. Now I just have to go match them. Then we put them back in and see if I picked the right size O-rings. And if it looks like I picked the right size O-rings, then we pressure test it. You can't see what I'm doing. I can't either, so we're even. Don't have to go too tight, you know. Make sure it's snug and not going to back out on you. Alright, there it is. You see that? It's bubbling out of there. Oh no, I gotta get my 90-degree lens. No way. Okay. Just gotta rotate this around a little bit. And, haha. So lucky. So lucky. And if you didn't notice, there's no refrigerant in there. Otherwise, that thing would have gone pop. That would have been fun. There we go. Don't drop it. Don't drop it. Oh, normal size O-rings. Okay, cool. I'm just going to try these sizes and see if they work. I'll go put this in the car just to test fit it. For this middle one, I'm going to try a 3/32 by 3/8. Test fit it on the car, see how that goes. So we'll take this and put it in here, that, and let's see if I can just push it in. Yeah, I'd say that fits. Yeah, gotta make sure that's in there. Yeah, and that one too. Alright. I got it. I leak tested it and it passed the leak test. Didn't lose any pressure. Now I'm evacuating it out. Yeah, through the low side, and then I also open the high once it's down to vacuum. So here's my gauge setup. Here's my vacuum gauge. And then I also have the 2 pressure gauges. The low pressure also has a vacuum gauge on it. So the goal is to let this thing vacuum down for about 45 minutes, and then we'll be ready to charge it up. Okay, I've vacuumed out my refrigerant line from before I opened the valve on the tank. It's still vacuuming out everything in the system, and I zeroed out my gauge tare. Okay, I think it's ready to put refrigerant in. So I'll shut off my vacuum. Shut off the low side, and we're going to put it in the high side. 500 grams. Well, that's all it took, so I'm going to have to start the engine and do it slowly in the low side. I'm just adjusting this valve to very slowly let it go in the low side. I've got 200 grams in so far. I'll keep doing this till I get 500. And that's 500. Now I just close off my tank. Then I gotta recover all the refrigerant in the lines. Well, that's about it for the air conditioner. It works. If you want to learn more about how I built that air conditioner machine, links in the description. See my blog, how I put it all together, how it works and stuff. If you want to join me next time, we're going to be doing a glow plug on that F-250 6.4 liter diesel behind me.